My friends, my brothers, I was born exactly 19 years and 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, well, this video was recorded exactly 1 month ago, but I have been a lazy koala since then, so the editing is just finished. So yeah, enjoy.
Run. Normally I have my laptop here, which means that I have notes that I'm gonna show you. I have everything that I planned, but this video is not gonna be mainly from that. This video is going to be from my heart. This video is going to be basically from my own journal to you guys. And the reason why I want to do this is because every single year I basically sit down and figure out the things that I learned that year. And in 2022, it has been a huge learning experience to me. And I sat down and wrote 10 learning lessons I learned for myself. These are the things that I didn't really prepare for a YouTube video, but these are the things that I read in my 2 journals that I had for this year. And I said, yes, these are the most important learning lessons that I got myself this year, and I really wanted to share them with you guys. So without rumbling too much, let's get started with the first lesson. Weakness is a modern day luxury. My friends, you need to, as a young man, physically suffer to build your mental strength. I don't care who you are, I don't care where you live, I don't care what your financial situation is, who your dad is. Your dad might be the richest guy in the world. I don't freaking care. 50 years ago, 100 years ago, you literally wouldn't survive if you were not physically capable of providing for yourself or your family. And now, in the modern world that we have this luxury of actually being weak. And that is for me and for you if you're watching this channel, if you're watching this video, if you're watching a self-improvement fucking video, that is not acceptable for us. We have to be physically capable. To protect our loved ones that's fighting, we have to look good through fitness, building our bodies like men, and that's really important, man. Weakness is a modern day fucking luxury. Competition is what feeds men. So this summer, 5-6 months ago, I met the girl that I'm dating right now, and she had this friend who also had a boyfriend. So this guy that I got along with him really well. He was a really nice guy. And the thing is, that guy was simply better than me, simply leaner, and he had more muscle mass. And I looked at self-improvement in more a general approach. I would try to improve every single area of my life, like finances, fitness, fighting, reading, meditation, everything basically. That's what I preach basically on my channel, as you guys know. But that guy was mainly focused on fitness, and he made an insane amount of progress, bro. That guy looked jacked. And the thing is, I saw that guy that day, and then I was going to see him again in 3 months, and I told myself, bro, I'm gonna give my absolute best in my fitness, in my diet, looking the best I possibly can in the next 3 months. What happened was, those 3 months were the best months when it comes to my physical fitness. I put on a really good amount of muscle mass, and I looked freaking my best at the time. And the main point of that is, competition is what feeds men. If I didn't see that guy, if I didn't see him as technically competition, I probably would continue with the work rate that I had in fitness and just take it stable, basically. But what happened was, when I saw that guy, I told myself, I'm gonna be better than him. And the thing is, after 3 months, I wasn't still better than him because he was miles ahead, but I did an insane amount of progress in those 3 months, and I know for a fact that I wouldn't be able to do that if I didn't try to compare myself in my head with him. Lesson number 4. Have symbols of status in academia. So this is an interesting one, right? I'm currently in the top high school of my country. I got into the 0.04% of every single student in my grade, which is I went into the first 400 students outside of a million and a half students, I guess. And for the last couple of years, basically when I met with someone, if you're meeting a guy who is a teenager, you would ask him where do you study? And I would be able to basically say, oh, I'm in this high school. I'm in Istanbul High School, which is a top school, as I said. And that is seen as a status of, a symbol of status, right? And that's really interesting because I mainly don't think that the education system is what's gonna bring you the actual success that you want. Even though I know that that's not really going to affect my entrepreneurial success, I know for a fact that when I tell people that I went to this uni, when I went to this high school, they're seeing it as a symbol of status, a symbol of intelligence, even though it's kind of not like that. This video is sponsored by Motil. If you are a small business owner or a freelancer, buckle up. Motil's mission is to empower freelancers and small business owners transform their passions into thriving careers by helping them start, run, and grow their businesses. They deal with the admin tasks so that you don't have to. Promoting your business and service has never been easier through Motil. They're gonna help you with branding your business, invoicing, getting paid, scheduling, and so much more. And the thing is, it is not important where you live. You can still live anywhere in the world and still use Motil to get those benefits. If you're someone who is looking forward to start a business, or you are already a small business owner, you already started your business 3 months ago, 6 months ago, a year ago, but you want to take it to that next level, and the truth is, that's not the worst idea in the world. As we are currently in a recession, you know how the economy is, I highly suggest you to check out Motil. Thanks so much, Motil, for sponsoring this video and supporting my channel. Let's get back to the video. And then lesson number 5. The more discomfort you face, the more comfortable you are going to get. I think this was like a quote from Conor McGregor, it might be. And I'm gonna talk about boxing real quick. When I went for boxing for the first time, I had like 1 month of my coach just simply showing me the main punches. You throw the jab, you throw the hook, you throw the uppercut, and everything like that, like the simple things. And you train the basics for months. And I trained for 1 month the basics. I would just throw the combinations, jab, jab, right hook, jab, jab, cross, and stuff like that. And it got kind of boring. And then what happened was my coach said, alright, let's fight. Like, I'm gonna arrange a fight for you with a guy who has like a little more experience than you. He's not gonna be like a professional boxer, but it's gonna be someone who can beat you up. And I got onto that fight. And I didn't get knocked out, but I got my ass beaten in the first round, and I couldn't get onto the second round. I got my ass beaten so bad, bro. And the thing is, after that fight, I went into this mindset that, oh, I can't fight. Those guys are much better than me. Like, those guys are much better than me. I can't fight. And that discomfort was something that I never felt that much in my lifetime. And I continued like training really well, and I fought the same guy 2-3 weeks ago, and it was kind of like a draw, basically. We just sparred for 5 rounds hard. Our level right now is like kind of really similar. The more discomfort you face, the more comfortable you are going to get by facing basically obstacles in your life. I think that's an important quote. Learning lesson number 6 from 2022. A relationship can be the best or the worst thing that can happen to you on your journey of self-improvement. So I've been in a couple of relationships in the past, and the first 2, I would say, were like negative experiences. I didn't have the masculine role in the relationship. To be honest, terrible for my confidence, for my self-improvement, because it was like a 50-50 relationship. And a relationship is not like a partnership. It's like there's a leader and basically a follower. And the man is supposed to be the leader. The man is supposed to be the masculine role, and the woman should have the feminine role. I finally can say that I am now in a relationship where I am in the role that I'm supposed to have, and she's in the role that she's supposed to have. Like, she literally asks me every single night before I go to sleep, did you get your work done today? Did you do the tasks that you were going to do that day? Like, that's something incredible. If you were in a toxic relationship where you know you don't want to be in that relationship, you know that she's not the girl for you, you know that you deserve actually better, but in order for you to get the better, you need to improve yourself as well, that's not a situation that you want to be in. Lesson number 7. You are being outworked right at this second. I'm shooting this video at basically 4 p.m. and it's 16th of December, just turned 19, and there is someone out there in this world, probably more than just one person, who is outworking me right now. You need to understand this. Let's say you had a really productive day. You woke up, everything was going perfect, you had an incredible morning routine, you went to school, or you went to your job, you did really well, and then you came back, you worked really well, you just went to the gym, you had a really nice workout, came back, read a book, did your evening routine, and that was like an incredible day for you. Think about a winner in life. Think about a guy who is incredibly productive. That day is probably close to that incredibly productive guy's day. Pretty close. But when you look at the big picture, which you should look at the big picture every single day, that guy's week is better than your week. You can only last a day with that productivity. And that guy's month is way better than your month. That's why you gotta play the long game, you gotta be consistent. It's not about having a really perfect good one day. It's about being able to show up every single day in and a day out, through fighting your demons, every single day and outworking everyone. Lesson number 8, planning mode / robot mode. And this is like one of the lessons I basically relearn every single year, because it is an incredibly important one. 98% of your time should be spent in robot mode, and 2% of your time should be spent in basically planning mode. you get this weird motivation sometimes, right? You get this weird motivation that you want to change your life. This sometimes happens like at 3 a.m. when you're like, yeah, I'm gonna change my life, bro. I'm gonna change my freaking life. When that happens, what you gotta do is you gotta start working. Instead of starting, when you have that motivation, don't start planning things. Don't start like, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. No, when you have that motivation, actually start working. Actually start doing the main things. Before you go to sleep, you need to have 10 minutes of planning the next day. But after those 10 minutes are planned, the next 23 hours and 10 minutes should be execution. Execution means, yes, 8 hours of sleep, freaking waking up, not thinking about what you need to do, already knowing what you have to do, already knowing your morning routine, and freaking just executing on things like this. Boom, boom, boom. Deep work, school, gym, coming back, doing your work again, all that stuff. Lesson number 9, do it for your parents. So, I don't know how your relationship is with your mom and dad, but the thing is if you were a teenager or if you're like a young man like me, and you probably are watching this video, your relationship might not be really the best with your parents, because I know like these stupid things happen, right? But you're just gonna sit down and realize, my brother, that they sacrificed so much for you. They sacrificed fucking everything for you when they were a little kid, right? When you were like a little baby. And I don't know, there's this interesting, like, intrinsic motivation inside of me that wants to become incredibly successful, not because of the fact that I want to attract girls, I want to like do that, go into those parties and stuff like that, just because of the fact that I want to give back to my parents. We were like a lower to middle class family for a long time, and now I'm like building this business, and I'm like pretty much also getting my friend is calling. My video editor is actually calling me. Honey, not right now, bro. I'm filming a video. I'm not even gonna cut that out. You need to work your ass off to give back to your parents. It's a really interesting feeling because they suffered so much for you. And it's our time to suffer for them now. And lesson number 10, enjoy the process. And the thing is, you heard this, you listened to this 1,000 times. I know, bro. You heard the advice, yeah, enjoy the process, let's write this down and close this video. But, like, today is my birthday. And I'm gonna go to my, like, the reason why Halimri is calling me right now is because, like, he's gonna tell me where the birthday, like, party's happening. And I don't know yet. And I told him, do not tell me where the party's happening until I shoot my videos and until I got my work done for today. That's the work rate. That's the work ethic, right? And we gotta enjoy the process. And the reason why is I'm never going to live this same day again. I'm never gonna have a